I live in Hamilton, Ontario, and very often I spend a lot of time in Toronto City. That's why I wanted to create a series of building from Toronto. And this is the first one, the Robarts Library. My name is Nene Enrique Chavez, and this is the Pineapple Home. Welcome. Robarts Library is the largest academic library in Canada and is part of the University of Toronto. This building is a jewel. It's an architectural icon not only for the city of Toronto but also represents Brutalist architecture in North America. To make the long story short, Brutalist architecture or Brutalism is an architectural style characterized by a large scale of use of concrete for its rough, unfinished surfaces, its unusual shapes, heavy-looking materials, straight lines. Brick, glass, steel, and raw stone are also materials commonly used in this style, and the term brutalism derives from beton brut, that means raw concrete. It emerged in the mid-20s, and I believe that the architect Le Corbusier was the person who initiated, let's say in France first, and with the time spread out in all Europe and then eventually in North America. This style was very popular for institution buildings, and it reached its peak in the 70s. Robarts Library was completed in 1973. The use of concrete through the building represents the advancements in technology to allow the creation of sculptural forms, as well as the availability and affordability of the materials in Ontario during the 60s. The library was commissioned by Architects Matters and Haldenby in association with Warner Burns Stone and Loans. I have watched some videos on YouTube about this building, and there are a lot of people complaining about the way it looks. Beauty is subjective. I personally believe that this building is beautiful and so sophisticated, and that's why I want to show you guys this picture that I took that I think is very, very beautiful. This perspective is very simple. Looking up, the blue sky makes look more beautiful the building. You'll see all those straight lines that also make a nice contrast between them. Pure concrete and the building, it has like a imposing personality. And I never been to space, but I have a feeling that this looks like something that came from space and it's not a turkey. Another thing people complain about this building, it's the lighting inside the building. I'll explain this. I go to my gym and there are a lot of windows. When I work out, I love when the light comes through the windows to the inside of the gym because the light gives you energy, it keeps you moving, it gives you motivation. But Robarts Library is a building where you go to read, to concentrate, to study. So the lighting inside the building is a light enough you need to do these activities.
It's crazy. Like you look at the pictures of this library.
This building is very interesting, and I have to say that every time I look at it, it's imposing. It gets me like a strong male personality. And I think it's one of the most beautiful buildings in Toronto from the Brutalist style. I really hope you like this episode, and if you do, guys, give me a like. I'll see you next day.
People, we want fire! You know we want fire!